Welcome back, ladies. It was nice having you all.
Thank you.
Okay, what we're going to do now is just going to give you all some pointers on where you all fell short and where you can improve. Overall, I find you all did very well for sure. My only one concern is it's not really something that happened now, but your bias. Being a model doesn't just mean having a pretty face or taking a perfect angle or walking down the runway. It's a holistic approach. Some of your bios I find was very weak. Your grammar, your sentence construction. So I think your bios is something that you can, not all of you, but yeah, some of them were too short. So I think that your bios are something that you should work on.
You showed your commitment and you're here, and that's very important. And we really appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that you came and you prepared for this event, most of you. You showed your personality as we asked you to, and no matter who ends up as the face of Moi, just know that all of you have potential and that we're here to work with you.
Okay, well, let's go right into it. Dash. Okay, Dash. With your one-on-one interview, I find you spoke very well. You were very fluent, youthful, and your reason was outstanding. Your appearance, your personality, everything just shines through. In terms of your shortcomings, I don't have much to say, but you're young, so as you develop, your goals and your aspirations and your dreams and the way you speak will develop. So yes, just hold on to yourself and you made your personality, and you're well on your way.
Well, I think you did good with your presentation and bringing out yourself, explaining to yourself who you are, and you spoke very, very intelligent about yourself, that you know exactly what you're talking about. So overall, you did good on my end. Okay?
Dash, you did very well, and taking into consideration that you are very young, I think that you still have a way to go. You're not there yet, but you have really, really good potential. You did well in putting yourself together. Your outfit, your hair, even it was classy, even though it was simple. Your interview was very good as well. The one thing that I thought though that you could have put a little more effort into was your makeup today. Even though maybe you wanted to have a simple look, but I think that you could have had a little more makeup, because you always have to think for the cameras, right? Because you're not just walking down the street, or for the cameras you need a lot more in terms of makeup, alright? Whether it's on a runway, whether it's especially if it's for photographs. So I think you could have done a little more with your makeup, but in all, I think you did very good.
I like them. I like the judges. I think that they made fair decisions and they made fair points and they made good points and they gave good advice as well.
Jibel.
Thank you, Jibel.
Jibel. So we say that with an accent, Jibel. Okay, Jibel. Overall, I find you did okay. The only problems I had with you was your confidence, like you mentioned. You're a little bit low on self-esteem, so I think your personality could have shined out a little more. In terms of your appearance, I love your dress, and I like how you accessorized it. You didn't overdo it, you didn't go over the top. My only concern was your hair. I mean, you could have done more with your hair. Sure, you probably wanted to rock a little slick bun, but you could have at least put a little curl, put a little more effort into your hair. But that was just a lot, and I love the dance. I hope your personality shines out more in your dancing than on camera. Okay.
I think you said everything that I was going to say. You did wonderful. The only problem is, like you said, that I had is just the fact that you cannot be shy towards the camera. When it comes to the camera, you must always be bold and be prepared at any time. But everything she said is exactly what I was going to say. Okay.
I totally agree with Delia, and I thought that the areas that you could have put a little more effort into was your hair and your makeup. I think that you could have done a little better with that in terms of your makeup actually blending in with your outfits and your colors and that sort of thing. I think that your color was nice, but I personally felt that you could have been a little more youthful today, you know, because you're only 26 years old, you know.
Only, yeah?
And yeah, very young, very young. Wish I was still that age. But you know, really and truly, I think that you came off classy, I give you that, but I think that it could have been a little more youthful, okay, because you're a young person, so have fun with what you're doing, okay. Bring out that fun personality that I know that you have, and I know that in your dance, because I've been privileged to see you dance, and I know in your dance how you bring that out. Same thing in your modeling, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was actually a wake-up call in a sense, because I've been told that I'm such a confident person, and it was at that point that I was actually told, you know, my confidence level dropped after a certain point in my interview, and it gave me a wake-up call. You know, I have to be more open when it comes to modeling and just forget about dancing being my comfort point, and now turn this into my comfort point when modeling will be, you know, the new thing for me.
Amani, overall, I think you just blew away the whole set when you came in. Your personality shined out very well. You literally lit up the set. I think you took a lot of effort, as I can see. You took a lot of effort in preparing for this, and for that we're very appreciative of that. Your personality, like I said, it shone out very well. Your reason for wanting to be the new face of Moi was also wonderful, just as Dash it on. Yeah, your makeup, your clothing, everything was well put together. I love your earrings, by the way. The earring and the necklace, you really wonderful. Yeah, I love the combination. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
She stole the words from my mouth, so I'm going to pass on to
sure
Jackie. But you did wonderful, honestly.
Yeah.
The complimenting of the colors, because I like to mix and match, you know. If I'm wearing blue, I want to actually match it with this stuff, you know. And everything is just nice. She has the white shoes, as you could see, you know.
Yeah.
She just complimented everything, okay. And as usual, you know, I've studied her work, and she just brought everything out on the table.
I'm going to agree with Lester and also Delia. I think that you really, for me, you were the person who came most prepared. You came, I saw you on the square when you arrived. You had curlers in your hair, you know, your little old clothes, you know what I'm saying? And anybody watching you would say, where is she going to a photo shoot, or she's going to do something with modeling? But you knew what you were doing because you were preparing yourself. You knew that when you got here, you were going, and really and truly, we have to learn to do this. I didn't see Dash from the beginning. When we are modeling, when we are doing anything in performance, we never wear what you're going to put on stage on the street. And that is something that you did today that was really wonderful. So you came there, but you changed hair. You did your hair here. You did everything here. So when you came onto the set, you blew everybody away, because that's not what they were expecting. So that is the surprise element that you gave, and that was very good. For me, I think that your reasons, of course, for Moi was good, as you said, Delia. You know, I think that for me, you could have done more with your makeup. Okay, I think that for me that was your weakest point. Okay, but everything else was well put together. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I love the judges. I love all of them. They're really encouraging, but at the same time they're very honest and straightforward. They didn't hold anything back, but at the same time they were respectful. Well, I agree with everything they said. The one thing they told me was that my makeup was too little, and I agree with them because I didn't actually go into makeup that day. But overall, their comments were accurate.
Kitana.
Kitana.
Is that a name from Mortal Kombat? I guess it suits your personality so well. Okay, Kitana. Your reason for wanting to be the new face of Moi, I had a little issue with, because it didn't sound like you knew why you wanted to be the new face of Moi. It just sounded like something you just winged out at the spur of the moment. The same as almost with Jibel. it wasn't sounding like something that you all had thought of why you all want to be the new face.
But it was a cute answer.
Yes, it was a catchy answer.
I loved it.
It was a catchy answer. I think it was the judge's favorite actually.
I loved it.
It was right off the bat. But I think when you're doing something or going to represent something, you should always know what you're representing and why you want to represent it. In terms of your appearance, I love the look. I find you represented your personality to the fullest. The whole goth look, the break dancing, the hair in the mohawk style and the black eyeshadow. You just kill the look for me. You need to be a little more open in terms of when you speak. But I guess you're young, that's something you're going to develop. But I don't want to say too much before Daniel say he has nothing to say because I said it all, so I'm going to pass it on to Daniel right now.
I mean, overall, like she said, I loved your answer, besides even if she didn't like it, because I want to be on the face of Moi, but I can't because you ladies are actually getting the chance. So I loved your answer. The only problem I had with you was the fact that you have to learn to understand to be more confident with yourself, no matter how you think maybe people may perceive you. So in being confident with yourself, it puts away the shyness. So you don't be shy, but otherwise that's the only thing I think you really have to work on. Is the fact that when you're speaking and coming to someone and to express who you are, you're not supposed to be shy about it. But overall, you were okay. Alright?
Kitana, you have that tomboy look, and it's just different. And I love it. I really love it. Because a lot of people think that, okay, models just have to be really girly and, so feminine. But you have that look and it's different. Because you just portray something different, like you said in your interview, right? The only thing I think with you, I love the outfit. It goes with your personality. That was really great, and love your dancing. Really love your dancing. So it shows that's what you're really about, the whole breakdancing, hip hop kind of vibe, and that's nice. Like the others have said, it's true. You need to have more confidence in yourself, but I think a lot of it is going to have to do with your interacting with people. You need to socialize more, right? You need to go into places, and when you get there, you say, I'm Kitana, and introduce yourself to people and actually want to have a conversation with people, not stay in the background. And only if somebody speaks to you that you will say something, okay? So you're not going to grow like that, okay? And being a model, you're going to have to be in some real high-end places where you socialize with people. You're going to have to meet businessmen, you're going to have to meet millionaires, you're going to have to meet movie stars, all kinds of people. What are you going to do? You're not going to be able to have a conversation. You have to talk, right? So that's something you have to work on. But you're very young, and I'm just going to encourage you. If it means that you have to join a club, if it means that you have to, do some other hobbies that will, even in writing, write more, your essays, stuff like that, read more, so your vocabulary builds, right? All these things, you have to try to bring that personality out, because I know you have a wonderful personality. Okay, so good luck to you with everything.
Well, the judges' comments made me think a little more about myself, and they were right about what they said.
After the girls met the judges, they had a surprise photo shoot to test how well they can think on the spot and how they relate to the camera. All they were asked to do was think like a superhero.